What's up, joyfuls? Today is Self-Care Sunday, and not only is it Self-Care Sunday, but it is also Mother's Day. That's right, it's Mother's Day. So today we're going to talk about 6 spontaneous things you can do as self-care for yourself on this Mother's Day, and it's going to be quarantine style. That's right, because some states are open, some states aren't, but we still need to protect ourselves. So we're going to talk about what you can do quarantine style. If you're new to this channel, what's up? I'm Purity Joy, and welcome to Joyfully Yours, where life is our niche and joy is our birthright. Now, before we get started, I have to send a special shout out to Zelevate. Thank you, Zelevate, so much for sponsoring this video. Zelevate are awesome products, awesome body products that leave your body feeling lovely and soft and subtle. It's not just for women, they're for men too. They have body scrubs and body oils and lotions available. So I will leave their information in the description below, and I'll also show you how I use mine a little bit later in the video. So stay tuned for that. So it's Mother's Day, and Mother's Day can be a great holiday, and then for some it can be a sad holiday. For many, it's a day where we recognize ourselves, we recognize our mothers, we recognize our grandmothers, and we just give thanks to all of the women in our life, the women that brought us here on this earth, that have provided and even given their whole lives so that we can live and have our best lives. Today, we're going to talk about how you can take care of you today. And not only you, but we'll throw a little something in there to talk about how you can look out for those around you. I want to encourage you to not spend this day in grief. Let us have our moments. Let us cry it out, but let them be moments, and let us just celebrate life today. And sis, if you single, we're not going to sit around and be sad and be grief stricken. Grief is not only because of a loss of a mother or a family member or a child even, and totally understandable as to how this day could be a challenge for some people. But for anybody else or the rest of y'all that's maybe single, that's just sitting around scrolling on social media, wishing and wanting and coveting what you see other people have, we not gonna do that today, sis. We gonna be happy for everybody, we're gonna celebrate everybody, but we're also gonna celebrate ourselves. So the first thing I recommend for you is yoga and meditation. That's right, my favorite self-care things for myself. What I like to do in the mornings, and I've been able to do it pretty much every day now since we've been in quarantine, and I'm so very grateful for that. Yoga and meditation is not for everybody, but if you haven't tried it, try it today. It won't hurt you to at least go try. Some people say yoga is too hard, and then some people say meditation is too hard for them. So meditation is simply you going within, sitting in stillness, being mindful, and concentrating on your breath. And the more you concentrate on your breath, the easier it is for you to meditate. Listen, I'm one of those people who have thoughts that run continuously. So I feel like if I can do it, some people that may think it is difficult for them to do it, it may not be as difficult as you think. Now, for you that are first time trying this, or have tried it before and it hadn't worked, I encourage you to try guided meditation. Now, there are several guided meditations on YouTube. All you have to do is search. In particular, today, let's focus on gratitude. Let's focus on everything that we're grateful for. So if you're able to sit in stillness by yourself without being guided, sit down and you just think about everything that you're grateful for. Like I said, I like to go outside and do this because I can connect to nature. I love being outdoors, and I can connect to nature, and I can hear the birds chirping and listen to the wind blow and just everything, and just be so in touch with nature while I meditate. But like I said, for those of you who struggle with sitting in stillness, try guided meditation. And in particular, like I said, search for gratitude, guided meditation, and several will come up for you. Guided meditation is easier for those who struggle with sitting in stillness. And do that. And you only need to do 10 minutes. You don't have to do 20, 30 minutes or an hour. Just try it. Just try 10 minutes of it, and watch and see the difference you feel. It just brings me so much joy, and it helps me be grounded for the rest of my day when I can meditate. And so let's try that. You don't have to, not anything you have to buy. You don't have to leave the house to do it. It's something you can do right then. And then add on some yoga. And there are 10-minute yogas out there. There are 10-minute flows on YouTube that you can follow. If you do yoga on a regular, create your own flow for 10 minutes. And here you are, just 20 minutes out of your morning, out of your day, the start of your day, to bring some joy into your heart and to bring some groundedness into your day. You have 20 minutes. Start out with your meditation, finish up with your yoga, or start with your yoga and finish out with your meditation. It doesn't matter. Just do whatever you feel. Let yourself be guided. Guided by your spirit. Be guided by your intuition. Just be guided and how you want to handle that. But that is something that I truly recommend for you all. Try it at least. And then you can laugh at yourself, or you can say, dang on it, I can do this, you know, and then make it a habit to continue doing it. So that's the first thing. Let's get into the next thing. All right, sis, you still sitting there? All right. So the next thing you can do without having to leave the house, without having to go out anywhere or purchase anything, do a foot soak. Now, I know by now everybody should have some Bragg's apple cider vinegar. I know at least most of y'all should have some Bragg's apple cider vinegar. So what I'm going to recommend now is that you do a foot soak. Rest your tired feet. As moms, we're chasing kids around. We're running to this place and that place, which we probably have been doing a lot of that since quarantine, but I'm sure we've probably been cleaning or doing some other stuff around the house, and your feet are tired. Girl, get you a bucket or a pan. Right here, I have like an old pan that I used to wash my son's bottles in. Sterilize it, clean it out, and soak your feet. You get you some apple cider vinegar and some water. If you have some Epsom salt, you can add Epsom salt in it. If you have any of your favorite essential oils, you can add your essential oils to it. Some coconut oil in there, and just soak your feet for like 20-30 minutes. Make the water as hot as you want it, you know, and soak your feet. And then what I'll do is take my Zelevate sugar scrub. It's lemon and lavender. Sugar scrub is what they have available, and it smells great. It smells so good. And I'll take that and scrub my feet, get up under them feet, because y'all, winter just left and we really hadn't had a chance to go to the spas and get our feet done. At least I haven't. And let me just be totally honest right here. I have not had my feet done in a very long time, just because of bad experiences from spas and getting staph infections and fungus on my feet and all kind of stuff. So I'm more geared toward doing mine at home anyway. But for those of you who have not been able to get to the spa, your feet are going to feel wonderful. Not only will you feel relaxed and your feet will be soft, but you'll have a detox going on at the same time. The Epsom salt and the apple cider vinegar will detox your body, and it comes out through your feet, you know, and that is one of the greatest feelings. So soak your feet for 20-30 minutes. Take your scrub and scrub all the dead skin off of your feet, and have your feet feeling soft and wonderful and feeling relaxed. Give your own self a foot massage. Sis, don't sit around and wait for anybody to give you a foot massage, girl. You can do your own. You can do your own. None of that feeling sorry for yourself because you don't have nobody to do your feet. Take care of yourself, boo, because nobody can love you like you. You better believe it. Okay. All right. So yes, so soak your feet and have your feet feeling wonderful. All right. So that's it for the foot scrub. But if you want to take it another step further and do your whole body, yes, choice number 3 would be to do a full body scrub. Now, what this consists of is simply taking a shower, of course. Take your shower, girl. Now, what I like to use, and I'm a big fan of Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. I have been using Dr. Bronner's for about 6 years now. Now, as a child, I'm sure y'all have heard me mention in another video that I've had sensitive skin all my life. So I wasn't able to use a lot of the soaps and detergents that other people use. So as a child, it was recommended that I use Castile soap. Now, I was very familiar with Kirk's Castile soap. And my mom, I do remember us using Dr. Bronner's at one point, but at some point we kind of strayed away from Dr. Bronner's. And back then, Castile soap wasn't as readily available as it is now. Like, you used to have to get Castile soap from like a health food store or a health store in order to find it. But now Castile soap is readily available. You can find it at Target. You can find it at Walmart. You can find it several places now, even in grocery store. Publix is another place where I get my Castile soap. Like I said, I'm a total big fan of Castile soap. Been using it for the last 6 years. I have 3 different kinds in this house. I have the this baby blue one. This is the non-scented or unscented. This is what I used for my son's used as for my baby when he was a baby. And I still use it on his skin. It's unscented and no fragrances or anything. Then I have my peppermint soap. My peppermint, I love it. It gives you a tingly feeling once you get done, and the fellas love it too. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, so I love my peppermint soap, and it just depends on the mood. And I also have my rose. So when I'm feeling sensual and I want my skin to be really, really soft, I use the rose one, and I also use the rose one on my face. When I'm washing my face. So those are my 3 soaps I'm going to use. And girl, you don't have to have any of these soaps. Use your favorite soap. Use your favorite soap. Go ahead and shower up real good, and then once you get done, then you can use this scrub from head to toe. Now, of course, I am going to strongly recommend that you get your own Zelevate, but if you're going to do this spontaneously, you won't have your own Zelevate today. So what I recommend is you getting some sugar or some sugar. If you have brown sugar, use brown sugar. If you have white sugar, use white sugar. Mix that up really well with some coconut oil or olive oil. You don't want to overdo it, but you want to have enough to be able to scrub your body. Now, if you have Himalayan salt or kosher salt, something like that, you can use that to use as a body scrub. Now, Zelevate does have a choice of sugar scrubs and a choice of salt scrubs. I would not recommend salt scrubs for your face, but if you have a finer sugar scrub, I would use that on your face. But as far as body, it's your choice whether you want to use sugar or salt. So I recommend using those if you mixed in with some type of oil, some type of carrier oil, and just scrub your body down really good, get all the dead skin, and you will feel amazing. Your body will be so grateful for you that you're getting all that dead skin off. You'll feel like your pores have opened up, and your skin will be soft, and you'll be all loving on yourself when you do your body scrub. And then rinse that off really, really well, and then follow up with some type of moisturizer, whether it's oil or lotion. I personally use coconut oil as my moisturizer, my body moisturizer. But follow up with whatever oil suits you. Zelevate does have an oil, a body oil that you can use on your hair and your body. So for next time, whenever you do this, make sure you get your Zelevate for next time. So but yes, so oil yourself down. But wait a minute now. Their 4th choice is to do a body soak. So if you're going to do a body soak, you want to skip your moisturizer part, because you're going to get back into the water. So I know you're like, that's redundant. So why would I take a shower and do a soak? Well, if you're going to do a bath soak and you're going to sit your whole body in there, you want to already have a clean body. You don't want to be sitting in dirt. You know what I mean? As you're soaking, you want to have a clean body to sit and just soak in, because the soak is not to cleanse you. It is to relax you. So I always recommend that you take a shower prior to you getting in the tub to soak. I used to be the one that would sit down in that tub and soak, dirty body, and just soak and wash and be out. But for this purpose, you want to make sure that your body is clean. What we're going to put in this bath. The bath is going to sound like you are marinating some meat, which you are, girl. All it is, you are marinating. So you want to, and I'm going to tell you things that you can use out of your kitchen. All of it is natural, and all of it is pH friendly, okay? And that's the most important part, because girl, we don't need y'all messing up your pH, fellas. We don't need her messing up her pH. So all of it is pH friendly. It's all natural, and it all can come from your kitchen. Like I said, it's really going to sound like you're marinating some meat. So a few of the things that I like to use, even if when the pH gets thrown off, this is like my go-to soak to make sure that my pH gets back in balance. And when I don't soak, and when my pH isn't off, still soaking these things, because I love the way they make my body feel. So one of the things is, of course, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is my favorite, and Bragg's. It has to be Bragg's. So I put a cup of Bragg's apple cider vinegar in my water. If I have some pink Himalayan salt, I use pink Himalayan salt in my water. I drink a lot of water when you get out because it does pull water out of your body. So that's one thing you want to do, whether you use Epsom salt or Himalayan salt. I prefer Himalayan salt. Some people like Epsom salt. It's your choice. They do the same thing. So we've got our apple cider vinegar, we've got our Himalayan salt or Epsom salt, baking soda. I put a little bit of baking soda in there, and I put coconut oil in there. And depending on what's going on, if you have some issues going on down there, garlic is another good solution to put in your water. So I just put some cloves of garlic, I'll peel them and put them in the water. And like I said, I told you it's gonna sound like you're marinating some meat or something, but it works. It works wonders. Now, if and only if you aren't sensitive to essential oils, you could put some drops of essential oil in there to give yourself a little smell. Or if you want to put, like if you have the Castile soap, like I may put a few drops of a little bit of the Rose Castile soap in the water, just, you know, to give it a little bit of smell, because you're going to smell like garlic and vinegar when you get out. But if you have a good moisturizer that's scented, or if you don't mind smelling like that for a little while, and it's not a loud smell once you get out, but it does smell like it a little bit. So if you don't mind that when you get out, you can leave it alone. But do not put essential oils in your water if you are sensitive to them, because you'll have an itching and burning situation going on, and that ain't what you want. But anyway, so that's your soak. You can choose out of those things what you want to do. If you only want to use one and not the other, it's up to you. I use all of it, and I love the way it makes my body feel. My skin is soft when I get out. I really don't have to put any coconut oil on, even though I do to have an extra moisturizer. But the coconut oil just, it soaks up into your skin while you're in the water, and you get out of the tub glistening pretty much. So if you have all of those things at home, throw them in that bath, marinate yourself, girl, marinate. But like I said, be sure that you just take the time to just let it be you. Sit with yourself, love on yourself, think about everything you're grateful. You could use this as meditation time. You can take one of your books in there that you want to read, play your favorite music, light your favorite candle. It doesn't have to be at night. Girl, listen, I have a toddler running around, so whenever I can get quiet time, if he's going down for a nap and that's my opportunity to hop in the tub and do a soak or whatever, take my shower and then do my soak, I'm going to do it. So that's what I suggest. I know you're like, how am I going to do all this with kids running around? And you can do it. Just use your time wisely. And I know the first thing that you think to do while your kids are taking a nap is to clean up or cook or whatever have you. But it's all right, sis. Today, sis, is all right. It's all right, girl. So just don't worry about cleaning right now. Just love on yourself today. It's about you. It's Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day. All right. All right. So there you have it. That's what I do in my soak. Like I said, don't soak for more than 20 to 30 minutes, and then get out and dry yourself off. And girl, let me tell you, I have not really gotten dressed since this quarantine. Like, I have been in my lounge clothes and my workout clothes all day long. So after you do this bath, if you want to put you some clothes on and put some makeup on, as you can see, I don't really wear makeup like that. I might throw some lashes on, some mascara. If I have mascara, I throw mascara on. If I have eyelashes, I throw my lashes on. Throw a little lip gloss on my lips, chapstick, and keep it moving. I wish I knew how to do makeup like that, girl. Anybody got some tips on how I can quickly do some makeup? Comment below. Hit a girl up, because I'm struggling in that area. But anyway, yeah, so if after you soak, you want to get dressed and be all pretty for the living room, girl, go ahead, girl. Do your thing. Do your thing, girlfriend. Okay, so now, option number 5. This is something that I enjoy doing. So I've loved dancing my whole entire life, and I have a whole background story about me and dance. But anyway, so the new thing out, or the new thing that's been around for the kids, but adults are starting to get into it too, are TikToks, Thrillers, or Triller, I think it's Triller, Dub Smash, and even some of the artists are coming out saying create a challenge to their new song or whatever. So I recently did a challenge with my daughter, and It was a workout. It was funny. It was a workout, and I enjoyed doing it. So learn a challenge, learn a dance challenge or a new TikTok dance. You don't even have to have the app to really do a TikTok dance or to learn a TikTok dance. It's all over YouTube. It's all over social media if you have other social media outlets. Learn a dance and record it and laugh at yourself, girl. Laugh at yourself. If you're my age, it's definitely going to be funny. trying to watch yourself or watching yourself trying to learn all of these dance moves and all of that. It's fun. So it's all right to laugh and have fun. Loosen up a little bit and make fun of yourself. And even if you are good or excellent at dancing, it's still a way for you to feel sensual. If you want to learn a little burlesque dance, it's some of those on YouTube as well. Girl, challenge yourself to learn something new. Learn a new dance and have fun with it. That's the other option. Go outside with your kids. If your kids are there, they can teach you a dance. Go outside and race with your kids. Be a kid today. Like, have fun today with your children. If they're around. If they're not around or you're a little older and your children are older, like I said, learn you a dance, girl. And it'll be fun. If you're not into the TikTok thing and you feel like it's a kid for the kids, learn you a burlesque dance and get real sensual with, you know what I'm saying? Get a little sensual and learn your body and all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that is option 5. And now for number 6. Give back. Give back. Do something for another mother who you know has lost a child or can't be around the family or is grieving the loss of somebody she lost years ago, can't leave the house. Give back, whether you take them a flower, whether you take them some flowers, whether you take them a corsage, whether you just call and tell them you're thinking about them, whether you take them a plate of your meal, your favorite meal that you cooked. Do that. Give back to somebody because somebody will not have the willpower. I'm encouraging you all to have the willpower to get up and get moving for yourselves today if you're going through some type of grief. But everybody may not be able to get up and have the same willpower. So if you have this willpower, go and encourage somebody else. Do something with or for somebody else. Now, I know we're in quarantine and we're supposed to be staying 6 feet apart. So if you have to leave something on their porch just to let them know that you're thinking about them, do it that way. Even though this list is about caring for yourself, part of self-care is being able to give somebody else something that they're lacking. Hopefully it will make you feel good and put a smile on your face to know that you have warmed somebody else's heart on today. So do those things. Now, that is the 6 spontaneous things that you can do quarantine style on this Mother's Day for yourself. A few other things you can do: curl up with your favorite book or movie. Start a new book today. Watch the sunset. Like, it's later now, so our kids should be in the bed or just about in the bed. The younger ones anyway should be just about in bed when the sun actually starts to go down now. So go out and watch the sunset. It's one of the most beautiful things. I love to watch the sunset and the sun to go down. Grab you a glass of wine and just, you can even sit out there with your book and just read on your porch. If you have a porch, sit by a window. Just sit and have that time to yourself, girl. If you're out, and like I said, I recommend people avoid going out. But if you have to go out, if you're going out to the grocery store today, don't hesitate to grab you a thing of flowers. Bring them back. If you have a vase, throw them down and stick them inside a vase and put them on your kitchen. That way you have this big vibrant beauty just sits before you, and you can just look at it and say, this is how much I love myself. Because like I said in the beginning of this, nobody can love you the way you love yourself. And if you're wanting to attract and manifest that type of love into your life, you have to first give it to yourself. No one can give to you what you can't give to yourself. So give what you want, and then you'll attract what you want. Give what you want to yourself, and then you'll attract what you want for yourself. So I hope these tips help y'all today. Like I said, girl, we not sitting around today. We not sitting around wishing and wanting and coveting on social media today. We not sitting around grief-stricken all day long. We're going to make the best of this stuff. We're going to celebrate ourselves, and we're going to celebrate the lives of the ones that we've lost. I love you all. Take care. Love and light. Namaste.